boy. Good evening, boys. So, for those of you not watching live, the plan is for quite a quick bit of streamage. Oh, well, maybe it's going to be even quicker than I expected, Lance. If we're playing stupid aura bullshit. I should have checked the commander before I had a shot my balls. But you know, we got spells. We got spells, we got stuff. That's the name of the game. So, well, it's not the name of the game. The name of the game is Magic the Eatening. But it's the name of something. Alright, that's pretty good. But I think this is what has to get played. Hope for the best. It doesn't have Oblivion Ring or whatever that's called, Banishing Light. Something like that, right boys? Virgin lands equals a virgin boy. Confined. Alright, the more he loads up on that, the better. Perfect. I mean, I'm on 15, but it's not a bad bit, little bit of a doodles, boys. I'm on 15, but it is good bit of each, bit of a doops. And if I know one thing about magic, it's good babba beep, babba boops. I suppose I could still be killed by something like that, but I suppose we'll have to see. Lynch. Maybe that was a mistake, actually. Maybe I should have just killed that or played a solemn and then done something else. Whenever an enchantment you control is put into the graveyard from the field, each opponent loses a life. Alright, I might get you. Okay, that's fine. Boyish, it was fine. Lance, relax. It was under control. Now the only thing I have to look out for is accidentally killing myself. But that doesn't sound like me, does it, boys? Does that sound like your old pal, Cheeks? Giving himself the self-myrtle beans? It does. Doesn't it, boys? Maybe I should have killed the visitor. I mean, well, they're both gonna die. Probably. Okay, down to 5, but we got some lifelink and some spells, so we shall do what we can. We shall do what we can, boys, not to die of what's known in the business of AIDS. So Flood of Tears will at least stop this from going off. Right. So I should be able to get out of it. So an hour of magic, plus another half an hour of wind down magic. So what shall I do? What shall I play? Boys. Should it be more classic things? Or should it be more beautiful scenes? I don't know, boys. I think I gotta get rid of this now. I really do.
Praise me.
He kept cicadas AIDS. Boy? I thought that would have been the first thing to go. Unbelievable scenes. Okay, boys. Let's see if we can't crackety matter. Polluted bonds. Whenever land ends the battlefield under opponent's control, that player loses 2 life, you gain 2 life. Alright, I hadn't seen that before. But it ain't gonna be a problem, because I'm extremely good at magic. Alright, that might be a problem. But I got it under control, Lance. Slap it up on the tubes. as usual, boys. As usual, you gotta slap that shit on the tubes. But it was slightly different insofar as you hadn't seen me allow Boobalax to be exiled twice because I knew I could do the bouncage and give him a slap. But you have seen my primary risk of being killed was by mine own hand. But boys, it turned out classic magics. Never actually looked at this. 4 women running a black market connections. I don't know, boys. I don't know. If we were to play the Marshall Sutcliffe MRA Squeeblebeaner, you'd have to say that doesn't make any sense. But nothing does in the world of magics, which was extended today when I found out they made Secret Lair My Little Pony version 2. Boys, have you ever even begun? Oops. Alright. Have you ever even begun to think that that was something that we needed in the first place? And then of all the things that could be the subject of a Secret Lair, it's My Little Pony again. The very first thing to be doubled up is that IP. And I don't know about you, boys, but, I mean, I am certainly going to be clamoring for whatever that is. It's, hey, boys, Agatha Christie's Bumbles, only 3,900 British gold. What a steal. It's just a shame I can't buy 5 wobblers. Prophetic Prism. Pretty not bad set there, boys. 1,300 for the walls of a common. But what about a cheeky mouse, boys? Everyone loves anything cutesy dog shit, because it's not we're all jaded 35-year-old men playing a game that costs 1,000 beans. No way! It's all about playing doggos and bunnies and all that shit. Still! I ain't even reading that. Let's just play some more games. So we'll play a couple of bubs. Maybe I'll go back to the Tatty Over deck, because I played it on my lunch a couple of times now, and I have been getting seriously quacked. Seriously quacked. It's like the perfect deck that I don't understand all of a sudden. I can never remove anything. I never have Tatty Over reliably on the field. I can't build around it. It's an absolute disaster. But I've kind of fought out of disasters before. You know what I mean, boys? Whatley went from unplayable to just really dog shit. And maybe that's what I need to do there. Or maybe not. Maybe I just carry on playing bubs and have a good time. I don't know. No, looks like the servers have caught age, Slanch. Looks like the servers have come down with a little bit of good British AIDS. And that's what we like. Isn't it, boys? So if we're on Twitch, I think today would be one of those days I would look at something that interests me, you know, on the side. What have I been watching? Apart from the Kensington Avenue disaster in Philadelphia. Well, I wouldn't have played this game anyway. Apart from the Kensington Avenue, I do like watching property tours of houses I could never even begin to afford a tour of, let alone owning one, or even staying in one. $250 million New York penthouse apartments. When I see it, 2 things go through my head these days as a grown man. Number 1, whoever they get as the contractors, they do a good job, because everything, I mean, to me, I'm always worried no matter how much you spend, someone's just not going to know what they're doing. Because as a grown man, I realize that everyone in every industry are just people like me, trying not to get caught having a wank at lunch. And yet still we get 250 million bean places that aren't falling to bits. And you got to respect that, boys. All right, we getting Esper Sentinel? No, some other bitch. Can't have that knocking around when we plan on blowing up all these white weenies. Which one does this do? Indestructible. Can't have that knocking around either, boys. We're trying to blow up all these weenies. That's the name of the game. It's blowing up weenies. Boys. It's the name of the game. So this guy must have thought he was off to the races. Indestructible and protection, and he's going to get quacked. Unbelievable scenes. Boys, it was unbelievable scenes the whole time. Yeah, so the two things I think when I watch those kind of shows now, like I said, number one, 100%, it's I can't believe people are so good at making all that shit. Oh, things lose indestructible, so I guess it would have been fine. But number two is $250 million for presumably a single family of a man, a woman, and a couple of kids and his staff. That is an awful lot of space to take up in the world of Magic the Gathering. You know what I mean, boys? I mean, a little bit of me is starting to take the view of, Lance, we're going to have to start overrunning these places. We're going to have to start doing the classic smash and grab that you see in Walmart, but instead of it being in Walmart, it's actually on Billionaires Row. And I don't know about you, boys, but I haven't decided. Currently, I do still like looking at properties I can't afford. It is extremely fun, Lance, especially when they got underground Pagani's unders. Those are pretty sexy. Alright, we're going to power word kill this thing and then block this thing. Look at the top 4 cards of your mum. I think we'll hold on to that for a turn. Agreed, boys. Of course it's agreed. I'm on the tubes. Lance, the tubes exist only for me to crackety matter. Adeline, the sex machine. That's not a bad card. Okay, I chose the wrong one, as you could probably tell. I meant to kill this and then block the other one. Boys, I don't know if you were able to tell, but that was a mild bit of a ballsinos. I mean, I don't make those very often, because I'm extremely good at magics. But that was a mistake. I should have killed this and blocked the other, but I was so enamored with the dream of watching tours, boys, that I bollocked it up. Hopefully I don't die. 2, 4, 5. I mean, I'm not dead, but that was unnecessary damage. Now, if he's got some kind of protection, I might be in for a quacking. Alright, that should be fine. I don't think I need any more lands. Not the best, boys. Not the best. So we got 7 turns. Not to die. Should probably be okay. You should check out Toronto real estate market if you want a heart attack. 1 million for... I mean, I live in London. 1 million gets you a 2-bedroom shithole here. If you also have a garden. So, obviously, I like to dream big. $250 million might get you like 7 bathrooms. And I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, of course I need 7 bathrooms. Where else am I going to take 18 shits a day? Alright, we got counter spells for the memes.
I have returned.
We got counter spells for the memes, Lynch. Unbelievable stuff.
This is getting fun.
Flash. When it enters the battlefield, put 1/1 on each other boy you control. Alright. Oh, he did flash it in anyway. How much does it cost? 5. Oh, but it looks like such a fun dog! Mr. Cheeks, why are you not playing the dog? Why ain't we playing the dog, Lance? Yeah, I want to kind of watch that now that we've spoken about it. I can't watch it on the tubes because of the copyright issues. But we might be able to divert to the Twitch and have a look at all these fantastic apartments. I watched a program we have here called London's Richest Bollocks or something, and it was indeed, boyish. It was indeed filled with apartments that I couldn't afford. Even boats. I couldn't afford to live on a houseboat. That's how much quackage London can be. I'd love to have a look at $1 million Toronto apartment and then just be like, I think that's good numbers. I think that's good niche.
All your filth is gone.
Alright, that worked. Well, we had a wonderful time. Had a wonderful time, Lance. Refill of Funk says, Cheeks, I watched Nikolai Bowler stream with legs, and it was unbearable. I had no idea how doppy and boring he was. I mean, legs is literally drier than a nun's minge. And not in a sardonic, you know, even a cocaine's way. He's awful. I can't put any comedic spin on it. He's just a terrible watch. Every element of that man's videos are the shits. Like, you can see 100% why he can edit anything out. Alright, I think we're just going to play this on turn 3, right? And he's going to get obliterated. Maybe. I don't know how Mono Black can do... Oh, he might thought squeeze me. He did it, boys! He was very good at magics. Lads, he was extremely good at being a Magic the Gathering boy. But, hopefully we can still get him. Hopefully we can still get him, boys, and enjoy episode 745 trillion billion of Mono Dump Your Pubes at Bollocks. What are we talking about? Legs. Yeah, I didn't just pluck him out of the sky. I try and always be balanced if I'm talking about somebody else in the Magic community. He is boring. He is not very good. And he edits his videos to pretend he is actually the greatest player who ever lived. And I don't know about you, boys, but all of those things add up to just make me think I'm not above watching people. I watch Magic AIDS every week because that guy is interesting and he makes interesting decks. I would never watch Legs because he gives me the fucking AIDS. And I can't say it any cleaner. Alright, what are we doing here? Burn down the pubes, time wank. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I haven't got 2 spells. I might as well just burn down the bollocks. Not having 2 spells there, either in any combination, was kind of shit. He's terrible. Legs is everyone who makes fake videos are terrible. That's the worst part of it. He might be less terrible if he just played some games, but the fact every game is fucking 85 wins in a row is just giving me so much age, boys. So much beautiful British AIDS. So they always put it in the grave first. That's how it works. They put it in the grave until they realize it's starting to choke them. Alright, I take it back. I take it, well, but boys, I guess I don't know. People just think it's easy memes. People just think it's easy memes, I suppose. So Bolus will almost certainly be killed the first couple of times it gets cast. So That's not great. I don't like that. That is the kind of card that gives me the age, boys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, no time wanks. Just to put extra sauce on this thing. So how does this work? Whenever an opponent discards a card, whenever an opponent discards a non-creature, non-land, whenever those. Alright. I'm actually going to draw as well. That's not bad. That's not bad, boys. Okay, as much as I love blowing up all the boys, don't need those this time. He's fucking terrible, lads. But that's Mythics. That's Mythics for all of us. Okay, what do you think the play is? Exile 2? I don't think that is. I think it's this. I mean, I assume that this will die as well. But at least the card advantage should be pretty high. Now if he stops, he might just let me draw the entire match, which would be something. That was quite lucky. It's quite fortunate for the boy. I've never seen anybody allow me to draw the low end and then take the damage on the top end. I've never seen such means, boys, but then I haven't seen many things. Mainly, I haven't seen 8s. But I also love 8s, as I'm sure you know. Alright, what can we do here? I need something to be sacrificed. I can't do it. I could just play Bolus and kill this. I'm gonna plus it. If Bolus gets killed, then I can just fatal push this thing. And he'll lose basically all of his cards, boys. Now, won't that be good meat? Alright, we'll see if he wants to. I should have put the land back. That was a mistake. Alright, that's not bad, boys. That's not bad. That's not bad. How long until Wishes gives a black counterspell? I mean, they'll have to find some fancy way of wording it, but not long, I don't think. I wouldn't be surprised if we see it pretty soon. Pretty soon. Return target card to its owner's hand and destroy it. Or some weird, you know, some weird bollocks. Some weird age, Lynch. I'm certain that that's what we'll see. Alright, this guy's quacked. What a game, Lance! Unbelievable stuff.
Glad I can help with your not being on fire problem.
Boys, we need to slap that age on the tubes. Ooh, those are saucy cards. I'm not going to put them on top, because if he ditches them, I won't get them back. Oh, that's not true. Everything's getting shuffled in on midnight knobs. Never mind, Lance. Whatever happens, it's all going to be classic Mythics, and everybody is going to get their cock and balls out. For the lads. Okay, he couldn't be more dead. He couldn't be more dead. If I drew a dick on my face and then went into AIDSville or something, Lance, or something. So I think we should do that one day. You know, as Lance, just spend all of our time watching buildings of places I could never even begin to live in. And just marveling at the indoor pools and the sexy schmeebs and everything in between. But probably not today, because I don't plan on sticking around too long. And I'm clearly just cracking the matter, which is all important when it comes to a game on the tubes. It's not about seeing new cards, not about seeing new decks, Not about seeing new strategies or great games. It's just about seeing you win more games than you lose by a significant margin. Or it's about going 50 hand 1 on a Wednesday Olympics. But then every single Sunday, you're still bald. And I still don't know how that keeps happening, Lynch. Did you look at the Isle Tide Hotel game? If that's the point and click, game with real peeps, then I did. It's on PlayStation and I think Xbox as well. And we might be able to give it a chance. We might be able to do anything in the world, Lance. So Cold Steel Heart. I mean, my hand is pretty great. My hand is pretty great, boys. So whatever I take, it should be good aids. So I'm going to take the land. I don't know if that's right. Because if this guy is just going to be playing creatures and then drawing cards, I probably need better removal than just 1/6 mana that he might be able to get. You know what I mean, boys? But, I mean, you never know. I guess we'll just have to squeeze our pews and hope for the best. Whenever this deals combat damage to player, conjure a card named Virus Beetle. Alright, this guy might be hand discard stuff. And like I said, in which case, you just gotta hit your lands and hope for the best. These are not bad draws. So if he thought seizes me, then clearly I don't have many cards. But if he doesn't, then it should be easy quench. Shouldn't it, boys? Should be a little bit of easy quench. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we'll ditch the Snow Swamp and just hope I don't get Thought Seized. Well, I can't get Thought Seized. Alright, it was fine. It was fine, Lance. I was extremely good at magic. Oh, even better, perhaps. But not yet. Still, he's got 8 cards and I've got 1. Let's see how we can get out of this, though. Let's see how we can get out of it, boys. Yeah, the problem with legs is the knock-on effect it has. Like, I'll put it this way, boys. Everybody's seen the land Acid Face. Everybody has seen that land. He saw Phil Bellino's and he said, I'm just going to copy that guy because if that guy is as shit as he is and keeps making money, then I want in on this AIDS. And that is what we all did. I say we all. That's what I see everyone do when they try and crackety matter in a game of Magics. Their first thought is, well, Merchant made loads of views by just being super boring and net decky shit. And then it just followed on each level until we just keep getting every new guy who turns up is the same man. The Quack is the same as... I mean, I'm not going to just list off the shits because it's obvious what's happening. Everyone's the same. Show 15 minutes of deck breakdown and then win every game, but also simultaneously be a totally shit player. That is what I want to see, boys. At least you can make a good argument that Voxy has a personality, even if that personality is just a screaming psycho. It's something. You know what I mean, boys? But these boring fucks, that's all they are. They're fucking boring fucks. And I can only speak for myself, Lance, when I say I've died of AIDS. Hey, that's a good draw.
Anyone who stands in my way, check out these fireworks.
Check out these fireworks, Lance. So hot I have to wear armor plating that definitely doesn't melt onto my skin because it's metal. Everybody knows metal doesn't melt. It's easy quench, boys. I love quacking the easy quench. That's what makes Magic the Gathering so easy quench. So, do I Extinction Event? And I don't, Yeah, let's. I think I have to do it that way. Or I can try and blindside him with the Hall of Eights. I don't know, boys. What do you think? I'm gonna just get rid of it. Got some thinks. He's got some huge things with 1 mana. I mean, if you've got village rights, obviously use it, otherwise your guy's gonna die. Maybe it's protection or return to the battlefields, that kind of shit. Boish, I don't think it matters. I don't think it matters. Just keep playing the same land. Unbelievable scenes. It's almost like I'm exceptionally good at magic.
To finish you.
Isn't that right, boys? He left it in the grave. Interesting. Interesting, boys. Oh, for a second, I thought this must be... One of these must be Rise of the Dark Realms. But then everything's... Nah, that's a lot. That's a lot of lands, but they do all die pretty much. No, this is on 2. I don't know. Well, he didn't have it. Maybe he just fucked it up. Oh! I see what he did. Maybe he thought it was going in the grave for Rise of the Dark Realms, but he accidentally allowed it to be exiled, because that's what Chandra does. Either way, Lance, we'll never know, and we can only speculate. But the conclusion, ultimately, is that I'm on the tubes, so I'm right. Boys, that's how it works. Did you not know that? Alright, let's try this one, because it's equally strong, but I haven't put in as much time and love as I have on the Boomerlax. So I'm sure there are things we can change to make it stronger. But as is, for a quick slapdash, it did turn out to be incredibly strong. Primarily because Emergent Ultimatum is crazy good. But, boys, I don't know. So, we can't play it, like I said, but I am horny to look. What are we looking at? YouTube's. Like I said, we can't play any of these videos because of the memes. Oh, The Rock returns to SmackDown, eh, lads? Unbelievable stuff. What are we looking for? How? Lance. Oh, they're all in the literal same place. I want to live there. I'm not gonna lie, I would live there if I could. Who's gonna help me make that a reality? Boys. I mean, just for, I don't know, $5 of your donations a day, it would only take 75,000 years. If I also don't lose any money on expenses, and then I can do it, boys. We can get there together. All I need is actually, let's change that. All I need is all of your generational money, including everyone you've ever known, boys. And then, Lance, we might be able to crackety match her. Confirmed absolute virgin, boys. This guy spent so much money on wobbly lands, he didn't even know where to stop using wobbly lands. And I, for one, all I can say to that is wobble your balls. When it becomes a target, for the first time, counter it. Whenever this diddly-dee, alright, I guess we're not targeting that. Agreed, boys? I guess it's agreed. So I'll take 1 green for the ultimatum and 1 black for the memes, or 1 blue for the scenes. I mean, I could play Ultimatum if I were to draw it, but we'll have to do something else, boys. Tapped out. Incredible stuff. Incredible stuff, Lance.
If I were you, I do love a good death wail.
Whenever you draw a card, create a 1/1 with flying and haste. Okay, boys. Imarith. Lance. That guy is a bit of a meme. So I can't allow this to go off. What's the ward? 4. But then if I Flood of Tears, I don't get to play anything for free. But I'm way ahead on mana. I should have just done it. I'll do it now, regardless. I think that's actually not a terrible play. 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3. So if I draw a land, I get 2 spells, boys. Property tax on that must be in the millions. Yeah, but I mean, that's somebody else's business. Isn't it, boys? Isn't it, Lynch? We do love a bit of somebody else's business. Okay, so he left mana open, and I did draw a land. So we're going to plus. We're going to go for the Myrtle Age, boys. Oh, come on, I want to see counters. Okay, that's a shame. That's a real shame. That is a real shame, boys, because we are going to still have to do this. I wasted a removalage for nothing. But at least I knew that it would work. That's my excuse. Okay, boys. Okay, sweet. I'm glad we were all okay sweet the whole time.
This isn't your average zombie.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, potentially 7, and then another 4 or 3. I don't know. We should be able to get out of this. I don't like this. Obviously, compared to all these other cards, it stands out as being exceptionally bollocks. Maybe this is something I should play in the Tatty Over deck to put lands in my hand. But that deck is a disaster. I realize you need white or... You need white or black in every deck. You need Wrath of God or Spot Removal. And if you can't find them all the time, Lance, there's an extremely high chance you might end up dead of AIDS. Alright, Counterspell's pretty nice, but how am I going to get out of this AIDS? How are the AIDS going to be out-AIDsed? I don't know.
Rise and shine.
Okay, there's nothing in the grave. I am pretty shit at magics, Lance. Alright, so I don't think there's any... Well, I don't have to save Liliana now. I can cast it from the grave now that Muldrotha's on the field. We just needed to expend quite a few spells. And then we might be able to get out of it. But at least this is a real game of magics. Right, boys? That's what we all want.
Fine, I'll leave.
So he's got 3 spells and one of these. So I need a River's Rebuke. Otherwise, this Locust God is going to schlep me about. So if I minus... we'll just play it and see what happens. Alright. That's probably not very strong. And there's only Liliana in the grave. Alright. So this is a race I am definitely going to end up losing. Well, maybe not. We'll see. This is it, though. Once that goes off, I'm pretty much quanked. Renaissance mission. We do like a bit of a Renaissance, boyish. One, two, yeah. Just give it a slap. So I can try and cast Liliana again. Oh man. Forgot all about that AIDS, but at least that's off the field. That's a good job. I mean, I wasn't reading what was happening. But him drawing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cards. Or 7 cards, sorry. Yeah, that's pretty good. I don't know about you, boys, but I do think that's it. Just couldn't match the man's dedication to having his anal glands reamed. So I need River's Rebuke off the top. Or Emergent Ultimatum. And then we might be able to shatter the Metro boys. But if it's not an important spell, then I'm gonna just concede. Okay, that's not good enough. Okay, boys, hold your penis. Maybe. He also has counterspells. Alright. Still not really getting me out of the means. Okay, boys. Gonna have to be all or nothing. For 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 mana. River's Rebuke or bust. It was bust, lads. Our penis has been busted. Unbelievable, AIDS. Never mind. There was what? 6 spells I could have drawn to get out of there. But instead we're all gonna kill ourselves. Hello and welcome to the first episode of Put This Game in the Bin. As you can see, it was a very close match that had lots of plays, but I didn't win, so it was worthless. Okay, sweet. Okay, sweet, boys. That's the thing I always wonder with Legs, is games like that. Everything he said during the game is so meaningless and worthless and boring, he never worries about deleting it. That was the number one thing I always had a problem with when I made exclusively like recorded videos. Was when I realized, hang on, if this game was boring or I lose it, then I assume everything that I said during the game was meaningless and inconsequential for the viewer, and I never wanted that to be true. So then if I thought, alright, if I'll just play 5 games, it'll be easy, and it is. But then, if you're just going to play games, streaming is even better, because we've got that one-on-one interactive level of GG's XDs, where you, boys, can give me all of your money, and we'll be best of pals. Right, lads? It would be amazing. So I need Blow Up All the Peeps, obviously, to beat this, but I only need 1. That's the best part of playing mono green, is that you only need it to work once. Although, I haven't got double black, and if this gets blown up, it could be a problem. But it might not be a problem. If he's getting views, he's not changing. I'm not telling him to change. He's just shit. It's like telling the Spice Girls, you know Led Zeppelin are better than you. Well, to be fair, Led Zeppelin are pretty huge as well. Let's think of someone. Mastodon. Mastodon are much better than you, but they probably make a fraction of the cash the Spunk Girls have ever made. But they're 10 times better. But the Spunk Girls are not going to go, you know what, lads? Let's spend 2 years absolutely learning how to shred the shit out of some guitars so that we can be legit the best in the world. But at least the Spice Girls, A, are kind of sexy, and B, made some nice jams. Legs has never made anything. He's just made 8s. But because either he wins or some silly dipshits on the tubes are like, I don't know. It just keeps creating worse and worse versions of that guy. Which makes Magic less and less watchable to somebody like me. Because at the same time, we get the rise of these twats. We get the decline of broadcasted, top-level, beautiful levels of Magic. And I can only speak for myself when I say, boys, I died of AIDS. Alright, what is Whistle? What about it? Mill 3 cards, put a permanent card from one of the mill cards in your hand. Is that excavator shit? Alright.
Has not abandoned me.
I mean, it's all ramp 8. Which I don't know about you boys. It's something we can get out of. Okay. Liliana or murder somebody. I mean, Liliana sends me back a turn, but it is very strong.
My army will be smelly, but effective.
We'll see. Boys. Someone else says he is kind of sexy. I mean, if you like skinny dweebs with the personality of a fork, then he might be right up your alley. Lands have add 1 mana of any color, but he's playing mono green boys, so that doesn't really help. Up to 1 target land becomes a 3/3 elemental creature with vigilance, hexproof, and sex until your next turn. You get an Embaloins, which says you may play lands and cast permanent spells from your grave, but it's on 2. So, boys, at the moment, we are on course for cracking Demeters. Why did he want that to die? That's weird. Why would you... I don't know. Mono green doesn't have return all creatures. I don't know what he's doing. I don't know. Lance, seems odd. Seems odd what I just saw. But then again, I am unbelievably good at Magic. I'm just doing this. That was an odd play. I don't think I've ever in my life seen a man attack a 1/2 into a 3/2 and a 2/2 and then just let it die. But then we are playing Magic Arena, the absolute zenith of this game. And if there's one thing I know, boys, it's that I don't know how to crack a Demeter, because that's just the exclusive domain for the absolute Olympic level titans like Legs and Cocainies. So maybe he's got some unbelievable schmeeblers where casting this for 5 and not being able to use its ability of playing multiple lands a turn is actually going to give me a whacking somehow. Like I said, I don't know how, but it's possible. It's possible, boys. Okay. We could do all types of classic memes with Westvale, but let's just keep it under control.
I'll find a use for you later. Death courses through me.
Damn. Person had to put a little bit too much of their whole ass into that voice line. Okay, boys. It is also possible we're just playing someone who's really shit. Which doesn't make sense, because Legs has never played a shit player. So, and I can only go off the world's greatest players and their advice. You know what I mean, Lance? That's why I only listen to Sam Black about lands. Nothing else. I ain't ever seen that guy on the Pro Tour, except all those times he top 8 at Pro Tours. But I ain't ever seen him win 15 games on the tubes, like our boy Legs. And until that happens, that guy is balls. 3 mana, plus perhaps 2 more mana. Minus, you're gonna die. Equals GG's XDs. But, boys, we would have had a wonderful time. Okay, here we go, Lance. 1 mana's worth of memes to get out of this 8. Boys, I don't know about you, but I don't think he's gonna make it.
I really have to do.
Lance, slap it up on the tubes. Boys, rub my balls on the 8. Okay, I don't want to be too harsh, but this guy's thinking way too hard for what's actually going on. I've seen some comebacks in my day. I don't think this is going to be one of them. Lance, I've got 15 permanents to your 2. I do think we're going to crack the measure. Okay, boys. We're getting there. We nailed it, Lance. I can even attack a 2-2 into a 2-3 because I'm that much of a baller. Unbelievable stuff. But at the same time, boys, this is taking too long, so this thing's getting murdered. Okay, boys. Hello and welcome to another really riveting game of Magic. My name's Legs VD, and we're gonna see if we can take this situation like scenario mode in Pro Evolution Soccer 98. Can we see this to the end? Can we see it through, Lance? Now, there are a lot of things we can do. We could sacrifice this to draw a card. We could play Flood of Tears and then replay Omniscience and then replay the board. We could play Muldrotha and then play some shit. Or I could just attack with anyone and win. I don't know what to do. We'll have to see how the guy plays it out. Boys. What could he have? Okay, boys. Is he going to combo off? Is it going to be Storm? I'm really shitting my pants now, Lance. Okay. Honestly, I do kind of want to sit around and act like, how can we get out of these memes? But I just don't have that kind of time to waste. If I was going to go full cracks, boys, I would have spent a full timeout, and then I would have used Westvale Abbey, and then I would have Flood of Tears it back in my hand, and then I would have fucked around. But, Lance, I don't have that level of legs. So I guess we just crackety measure it the old-fashioned way. So what else? What else shall I do? Like I said, I don't want to stay too long. Like, midnight is the provisional cut-off time. But we could go 15 minutes either way. Quick draft. I mean, I might actually be convinced on a quick draft. You paying? Someone else? You ready to cough up them beans? Wilds of Eldraine. Quick Draft Wilds. So Quick Draft is the one against bots. And it costs me 5,000 gold to play a format I am still extremely unfamiliar with. But Wilds of Eldraine regular limited only costs a draft token, but it is twice the cost just to draft alongside humans. And I don't know about you boys, but that does seem a little bit like a scam. But it couldn't be, because these are the good guys. Right, boys? They sent $1,400 worth of shit to that girl, Nessa Meow Meow. And you know she's a 35-year-old head firmly on her shoulders by calling herself that. They sent her 1,400 beans to make one Instagram post and not turn up for a stream in over 2 years. By that logic, they should be sending boxes of magic shit to Yana's grave, just in case she decides to get up. I don't want to do this. I don't think. I don't want to do it. The Frost Queen. What's this bollocks? Select one card. Yeah, we know how draft works, but why are you like explaining? Why don't you draft black, red, and definitely take this card that will be in your shit. Create a massive number of rat tokens. Diddly dee. Yeah, that's pretty interesting that they're trying to guide your shit into making a shit draft. Funny. Go aggressive or be more controlling. Hey, that's almost like anything in Magic. Right, boys? Unbelievable eats. Oh, that's true. You do get more time in a bot draft. Alright. There's 10 peeps in the chat. If we get 4 distinctly different boys... No, I'm bumping it up to 5. 5 boys say do a draft, I'll do a draft. If not, we'll play some tatty over, and then I'll get mad because that deck is dog shit. Okay, boys, the time is 23:41. At 23:43, if there are not 5 lands who have said draft, we'll do something else. But if there are, then we will do a draft. Or we'll at least start a draft, and I'll go 2-hand 1, and then I'll go for a hog roast. Like the progenitor of Magic the Gathering. Okay, boys? Okay, sweet. Alright, we're up to 3. We're up to 3. Farsight Ritual. Look at the top 4 cards of your library. If the spell was bargain, look at the top 8 cards. Put 2 of them into your hand, the rest in the bottom of your library. We already got one of these. Memory Deluge is better than this, isn't it? I think so. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, I'll count that as 5. Mythic Lance. So I haven't got a bit of Blossom. Could be, boys. Could be. I mean, doubling season's good as well. All right. We'll do a quick draft. I think. How many of these have I got? 3. And I'm not getting any more because I stopped buying the mastery passes. So the rewards better? Yeah, the rewards are better in Premier shits, I suppose. 950 gems and 2 packs. It's fucking shit. Anyway, the bots are going to save me, right, Lance? The bots will allow me to be maximum bot. Oh, not this again! This was my rare last time. And it was bollocks. Exile target creature. If you control an enchantment, scry 2. Alright. I'll think about that. Anybody else? Anybody else got any suggestions? Hardened scales. Are these completely independent, or is there a deck in this world that involves putting +1 counters on your stuff. I don't know. Refill of Funk says, take the kill spell. Michael Chiveria says, what is the best way to draft, Mr. Cheech? The best way is to stay at home and watch something else. I can't give you any good advice on playing Magic properly, because it's not something I'm capable of doing either. Feral Encounter. Look at the top 5 cards of your library. You may exile a creature. This is the one with the fight thing at the end. Put the rest at the bottom of your library in a random order. When you cast the exiled card this turn at the... Yeah. What about this land? Add 2. Spend this mana only to cast spells with mana value 5 or greater. Discard a, draw a card, discard a card. That's not... all of that's quite good, Lance. All of that's quite good. Utopia Sprawl is okay. Agatha's Champ for 5 mana. When it enters the battlefield, if it's a bargain, it fights up to 1 creature. Twisted Fealty, gain control. Nah, I don't like those. So let's just assume Black was very good in terms of removalage, but everything else seemed like it was just 1/1s. So I think I want to stay in Black. But is this good? Look at the top 5 cards of your library. You may exile a creature card from among them. Put the rest at the bottom of your library in a random order. You may cast the exile card this turn only, so it has to be small, probably. At the beginning of the next combat phase, target creature you control deals damage equal to its power to up to 1 target creature you don't control. It sounds so fiddly. Return from the Wild. Search your library for a basic land card, put it onto battlefield tapped. I do like that. Create a 1/1 or create a food. Oh, you get 2. That is not bad, lads. That is the kind of card I would like. Okay. I also kind of like this, though. You know how I like to draft. It's not how you're supposed to draft, Lance, but I like to choose my colors within the first 2 turns. So I think I am going to take this, and we're going to play black and green, and we're going to crackety matter now that there's no black or green spells at all. So it looks like blue and white is open. Boys, am I going to have to do a quick switch with literally every card I have not seen before? Destroy target enchantment. If a permanent you controlled or a token was destroyed, draw a card. Curiosity's not bad. That's actually very good. Glass Casket, I remember that, Lance. But how misogynistic to put what's the name in it again? Snow Bollocks. When it enters about yeah, I remember that one. Cursed Courtier, lifelink 3/3. When it enters the battlefield, create a cursed roll attached to it. So it's a 1/1. So that's just so you need this and this. That is the same story. I see it now, boys. He's a frog, and then you blow up the frog, and he becomes a dead man. Good memes. But am I doing all that? Or am I just going to take this? Because I've already said these are my colours. Easy quacks. Okay, it does look like black and green are not open. Isn't green the shittest colour as well? I'm certain I heard LSV say that now I think about it. I'm certain I heard LSV say that this was shit. Commune with nature. Why is it? I mean, at least everyone seems pretty sexy. Look at the top 5 cards of your library. Remove a creature card from among them. Put it into your hand. Put the rest at the bottom. For 1 mana. Compulsion. Discard a card, draw a card. Sacrifice this, draw a card. It's not bad. Glass Aids, again, is fine. So Shitstain. When it enters the battlefield, create a monster roll attached to another target creature. Enchanted creatures get +1. Enchanted creature also gets +1. Okay. Lance, I do think this has gone wrong already. I don't think I can play black. Blue seems open, and so does white. think I need to switch to blue-white with a splash of green. I think this is good. I'm going to take it. So I don't think it's black at the moment. It just looks like it's white and possibly blue. Whenever an enchantment enters the battlefield under your control, tap target creature and opponent controls. That's not me. This guy gets +1 and has lifelink as long as 2 or more non-land permanents enter the field this turn. That's also not bad, but 4 mana is quite high. I played this before and I don't want to play it again. I also turned down 2 of those white removals. I think I fucked this up already. Mocking Sprite, Fairy, instant and sorcery cost 1 less. Well, that's a merfolk. Alright, let's just try green-white. With a splash of black, perhaps. Dark Tutely boy. Why? Why is the game forcing me to die of AIDS? I'm taking this. Alright, we'll play 3 colours. Easy quacks. Okay, boys. I know that's going to be hard to cast, but so's your mum's tits. Archon's Glory Hole. Bargain. +2/+2 until turn. If it was bargained, get into lifelink. I don't think so. Return target creature with mana value 3 or less from your grave to the field. Create a young hero. Bollocks. It seems likely. Nothing else here is giving me any horns. Brave the Wilds. Unassuming Sage. When it enters the battlefield, you may pay 2. If you do, create a sorcerer roll. Alright. That seems okay. I still think blue might be it. Whenever you cast a spell with mana value 5... I'm not playing blue. Right, we'll have white as the primary, and we'll have these 2 colours just playing the best versions of whatever I find. Okay, boys. Okay, sweet. Even though it definitely should have been blue. It's too late now. It's actually probably not, but whatever. Basic land tap, that's probably going to be useful, more so than these. 3 damage to target attacking or blocking creature. If a spell's bargain, destroy that creature instead. Whoops. Okay, boys, I think the fact that they're both commons makes me think they'll come back. I mean, this literally came back around. And this, both of them did. So it's just a question of which will again. Compulsion, that's possible. Oh no, I'm not blue. That's why it's not possible. I got 3 of these. Oh dear. Okay, boys. I don't think it's going very well. Elusive Otter. Distribute X counters among any number of shits. Creatures with power less than this can't block it. That's quite good. Grasp of Fate. That's pretty solid. Naver. Stalked by Nightmares. Menace. When it enters the battlefield, return target creature to your hand. Whenever an enchantment you control is put into a grave, that's just too much AIDS. This is probably fine. Agreed. This is good memes. Besotted Knight. Yeah, that guy's just trying to bang a ginormous wolf fox thing. I'm sure that's fine in wherever this is. DSP was basically saying it was fine to bang your own sister yesterday, so banging somebody else's fox is definitely no problem. All the black spells for the memes. Add green. Add 1 mana of any colour. Commune with nature. Reveal a creature. Charmed Clothier. When it enters the battlefield, create a royal roll. Oh, it's 5 mana. But it's pretty good. Draw a card, then discard a card, create a treasure token. That seems pretty strong for a draft. Especially if you're 3 colours and you don't know what you're doing. I'm taking it, and I don't care if it's wrong. Gingerbread Hunter. Target creature gets -2. When it enters the battlefield, create a food. 5/5 for 5. Alright. Oh, I probably should have taken Utopia Sprawls. Alright. You think it's either of these two? Armory Mice. Celebration. Gets +0/2 as long as you 2 shits enter the field. 3/1. A 3/1 mouse? That'd basically kill any human on Earth. 3 mice. Absolute scenes. Incredible memes. Alright, we'll take this only because it's got splashable black removalage. Spreading shits. When enter battle for scry 1, add 1 mana of any colour. I've never cracked add 1 mana for 1. Taken by nightmares. Is this going to just be uncastable though? We'll find out. Ruby. Well, I'm not playing red as well. Plunge into winter. Tap 1 target creature, scry 1, draw a card. It's loads of mono white draw cards. Return from the wilds. Basic land. I did take one. Vantress Transmuter, Eerie Interference. Prevent all damage that would be dealt to you and creatures you control, but not to creatures that they control. I think that has to be taken. It feels like a really good... It feels like a really good trick. I'm going to take it. But I haven't got any voice at all. Alright, we're going to have to start prioritizing any 2/2 for 2 boys. Greta Sweettooth. I mean, it's the right colours in a way. Tempting Apple. When it enters the battlefield, gain control of target creature until end of turn. Tap that, untap it. It gains haste. Sacrifice this. You gain 3. Target opponent loses 3. Alright. I mean, target opponent loses 3 is usually good. That's good. Well, we'll take this.
Hey stupid. I have depression. You dumb fuck. I actually have it. I know what it feels like, alright?
Des with 5 beautiful British magics. I mean, that's what you want, right? It's just to tell people you have all these afflictions, but then also say that you just decided to overcome them all. Just like my addiction to alcohol. One day I was like, you know what? I'm just going to start doing shots for $100 and then drink all night, but just not be an alcoholic. Okay, boys? Okay, sweet. Graceful Takedown. Any number of target enchanted creature you control and up to 1 other target creature you control, each deal damage equal to their power. That does sound... Whoops! I mean, I was going to take it anyway, but I misclicked. Territorial bitch bollocks. That's probably okay. Red Tooth Gynecologist. When this enters the battlefield, create a royal roll attached to another creature. That is also good. At the beginning of combat on your turn, if you could... Okay, well, this is better than this for me, I think. Maybe... I just don't see myself having 4 power. I got enough of those. We'll take that. This is also... Yeah, it's just a 2/2 usually. We'll take that. Territorial Rich Bitch. Target creature gets +1 on 3. That's pretty good. Besotted Bitch. Create a royal token attached to a creature you control. That's good. And then it's a 3/3. That's okay, but it costs 4. Take the fawn. Well, you need to speak up faster. I'm already on ultra low latency, but you're always like 4 turns behind. When this enters, I don't want that. I think I might take one of these two. So no one is going to be big enough to trigger this. Yeah. Well, I suppose you put royal shits on somebody. No, that's not what this does. I don't know then. I feel like a lot of these are 4 mana. But then is this a 4 mana format? Or am I just going to get run over by somebody playing rants and not realise? Charmed Clothier is 5 mana. 5 mana in white just feels so high. Look at the top 5 cards of your library. You may with a creature from among them put it into your hand. Oh, the elves. I'm sure all of these will come back in their own way. I'll take a mouse, I suppose. When this enters the battlefield, exile target card from a grave. Sacrifice this. Each opponent blah blah blahs. Probably whatever. Well, it's the only playable thing. Plunge into winter. Or sugar bums. Okay, boys. I don't know what I need. I don't even know if there are any good cards in the set that I'll be happy with. Hey, boys. Slap it up on the 8s. Whenever this enters the battlefield or attack, mill 3 cards, return a land card from your grave to the field. That's probably not going to happen. Activate your abilities of lands. I mean, I'm taking it because it's a mythic. But I don't know if I can do anything with this deck. I don't know. Yeah, activated abilities of lands cost 1 less. What do I care? I'll take the Evolving Wilds now because of this. Although Agatha's Champ is pretty solid. This, I don't know. Is this going to come back? Fuck knows. At the beginning of your upkeep, and if opponent controls more lands than you, create a treasure token. I think I should be having the lands. Choose another player. That player gains control of target treasure. Alright, I don't want that. Stockpiling Celebrant. When it enters the battlefield, you may return another non-land opponent you control to its owner's hand. No. So I think it's Evolving Wilds or the Champ. I'm going to take the Wilds. No, I mean... I think it's bollocks. It's not bollocks. I just have so many big spells. Alright, another Greta Thunberg. Garrick's Uprising. When it ends the battlefield, I don't have big boys though. I don't have the beef. Tap target creature is usually good. When it enters the battlefield, create a food. Sacrifice a food, put 1/1 on target creature, activate only as a sorcery. Sacrifice a food, you draw a card, and you lose a life. So is this good? It's got to be better than this, surely. Troublemaker thing. When it... Fuck that. Can't be blocked by hoinies. That's probably pretty strong. I'm still going to take this. Virtue of shit, eh, boys? Return target creature or land from your grave to your hand. If you tap a basic land for mana, it produces 3 much mana each. Okay, boys. I'm sold. Mainly because it's a mythic. Griffinary, if you gain 3 life. I don't think we're gaining any life. Gets +1 and has lifelink. It's just too shit otherwise, I think. Unassuming bitch or farmy boy. I'll take a farmy boy. Spider food. Destroy the 1 target artifact, enchantment or creature with flying. Create food. Nah. Collector's Vault. Draw a card, then discard a card and create treasure. I am going to play both of these. Alright, I think the deck I don't know if it came together, but it's something. It's something. It might be bollocks, but it is definitely something. Red Tooth Gyno, yeah. Over this thing. Putting something back in my hand might be useful. But why? I can't see anything I want to play twice. Yeah, bollocks. Wicked Visitor. When a charm you control is put into the grave. No. +2, biddy plus lifelink. That's not bad. Tap a bitch. It's pretty good. I think we'll take that. I love tapping bitches, Lance. At the beginning of your upkeep, but no, I didn't like how that read. Target opponent discards 2 cards. Create a wicked roll attached to one of your boys. Alright. Unlikely, but possible. Return target midget value 3 or less to the field. I think I've got 1. I might actually take that. I've got this already. Oh, maybe I haven't. Oh, I have. Yeah, and I'm not. There's no way you're playing 2. Take crystal shit. Take that age. Okay, boys, we did it. We got to the end of the memes. How much cottage? 10 cuts. Any number of target enchanted creatures and up to 1 other guy. I'll think about it. Double Collector's Vault. I still think that's... Alright, there are too many non-creatures, I think, that are giving me the horn. So you don't think I should play Dark Tutelage because it will kill me? Is that what I'm hearing in the chat, boys? I still want to try it. For now, I want to try. So we'll keep that. I like how this reads as like a trick, but it might be rubbish. We'll see. Create a royal token attached to another creature. Alright, I'm gonna... Yeah, we're gonna trim everything that's not a creature. That's fine. Can't be blocked, but it is a bit of beef. It is pretty beefy. Keep those. Besotted Knight. Alright, we're getting into the big monies. There's a lot of big money here. I shouldn't be playing this, right? I don't think so. I think it's just... I don't think so. When this enters the field, create a monster roll attached to another target creature. Enchanted creatures get +1. Okay, so 5. That's also fine. That is also fine. When this enters the battlefield, create a... Shit. I think this might be not. 3/3 for 4. I think this might have to get the chop. It's relatively underpowered, and everything related to the text is meaningless to me. I don't need it. I don't need to be milled. I'm not going to be able to put lands back. Oh, that's... I'll take it back. I take it back. It triggers on whenever you attack. So maybe... I don't know, though. We'll keep these 2. We'll keep 1 of those. That's fine. 2 of these bitches are fine. So 2 cuts now. Value 3. It's the fact that this is 3 that I think playing that and getting this back seems extremely good. So how many lands we got? 16 lands. seems to give you an extra shit. I think... Alright, there's only one collector's vault. I'm going to take that out. Yeah, that's probably fine. Two taken by nightmares. It is giving me a lot of swamps, considering that's the only spell now that's black, really. I could cut black totally, but I don't want to, boys. I'm going to play 41 for now, and I'll try and identify what looks rubbish, you know, the usual stuff. Okay, boys. Oh, speaking of the usual stuff, let's check in on the pig. But I want to watch this. I want to watch this, Lance. Intense music, in case you didn't know. Intense. Who would buy this in the middle of nowhere? 25 million beans. Scammed. Okay, boys. Collector's Vault. Alright, Collector's Vault's going to have to do all the work. Return from the Wild. That's probably fine too. Maybe it's not. Maybe it's rubbish. Oh, you get a 1-1 human for the blokes. I think that makes up for, you know, kind of taking a turn off for a land. Alright, Carlos is having some existential crises, boys. We'll wait for him to get his thumb out of his ass. What are we looking for? Philbo. I saw he was at 70 beans, so I'm going to say today's the day that he gets a hat on his stupid head. And I'm going to say, boys, oh, it time go. I mean, fatality say close, not close, little back. Boys, that guy's dad's in prison for paedophilia, so you got to forgive him for liking Phil. He is attached to that kind of shit. Where's the shit's gone, Lance? Boys, what's happened to my lad Phil? Whatever he's called. We're gonna have to use this one. Alright, we did it. We reached Demeter. Easy quench. That's a bit of a thing. So, is it going to reach 100 beans? I'm going to say 100 clean beans. 100 on the nose. He did it! I'm so good at Magiques, boys. I'm so good. I am so good at understanding the mind of a denthead. I knew it would be a clean 100. He was fucking crying his eyes out last night because he only made $7. So, you knew the dents were coming to play, boys. They were coming to play 8s. But that number could have been anything in the world. And I said to you, lads, it's gonna say 100 clean. Is there anything that I don't know? Boys. Is there anything in this world of which Demeter cannot be cracked by my hand? Whenever an enchantment is put into a grave from the field, create a 1/1 black rat. Warehouse tabloids gains muff touch until end of turn. Okay. Unbelievable, boys. Alright, so this guy is just taking forever for the beach. Okay, boys. Oh! I never thought about food to trigger Griffinary. That's something, boys. It might be a large plot of land. I think the location is probably, it's like if it's in a big city or the outskirts of a big city. But as a building, it wasn't very aesthetically pleasing to my eye. It just looks oddly built. It looks fake, totally. It literally looks like somebody's made it on... Yeah, it just looks fake. Obviously, it's not. But, like I said, that's for Twitch, boys. So, target creature gets -2 until end of turn. So I can kill this and then activate this. Can I? No, I can do it the other way around. Okay, that's a good draw. That's a good draw, boys. Maybe I just bang this lad out. Look at that. Unbelievable beef. Am I attacking with the beef or am I blocking with the beef? I'm going full beef, lads. It's a game for beef. And I'm going beef. So, 2 mana. Draw a card, discard a card. Anything here looks a bit shit. Is this weak now? Or should I not be using this while I've still got viable spells to cast? I think what I just said there probably makes more sense. Oh man, I should have had this be enchanted with that thing. Alright, that was a mistake. I should have read all my cards. But at the same time, Lance, you can eat shit. I knew Philbo would get 100 beans. Imagine only getting 7 beans on a stream. When you tell everybody you're going to be destitute. Nobody cares. Lance, you gotta draw the dents out of a dent. Especially when all you do all day is lie to their face. And call them deranged losers as well. Alright, we've got to discard a card. So one of these two. I think this. Griffinary for the boy. We're going to have to start smashing his balls. So I need some rolls. Also, maybe I can take an argument that I was a bit quick on using good removalage, but I can't take an argument because I'm extremely good at magic. Okay, boys? Okay, sweet. So, any way of gaining 3 life? It seems to be going the other way. Although we can make this indestructible. I mean... Death touch. Alright, I should have killed this. I don't particularly want to lose all of my boys. But GG's XDs. Or something, lads. Or something. So it's 20 past 12. And I said 12:15 was the cutoff. I guess we'll just have to see. Attack with this. Can I have 2 permanents end of the field? I think I can play both of these. Territorial bitch bags. Oh man, this can attack. That is pretty good. I actually don't need to use that then. Okay, boys. We don't need to fling any of our lads in the bin. Just keep it easy and say GG. This guy's taken so fucking long. Every turn has been like this. This is another element of draft I've forgotten about. Is everything taking 7 years? 0 hourglasses. And nothing's even happened. Boys, this is why I fucking love the magic. Boys, this is why Mythics is for top level Mythics. If, ladies and plops, you had a billion squid, a full billion, and you could live literally anywhere, you could buy this and still have 750 million beans in your back pocket, where would you choose to live? If it were me, and it is me, I think I would buy that actual house that we're looking at. I think New York is amazing, especially when you're, what, a mile in the sky, like some aristocratic Lord of AIDS. So you can stay away from the riffraff, but you can also go to Manhattan every night for an ice cream. That does sound like a good life. Manhattan ice cream followed by stuck in traffic and getting stabbed. But then you could go home. Oh no, not more death touch. Not more death touchy, boys. What are we going to do about this? Apart from slow the game down for no reason. Right, boys? This man has literally 2 options. Okay, he's got 3 options, but they're all shit. And the best thing to do is waste everyone's time. Isn't that correct, boys? So, those rats aren't going to do anything. But I might die of boredom, lads. So he doesn't have enough mana to make these death touch anymore. So this turn, he's getting flatlined. But he will recover. It'll only be an 8 count. $100, that taught Phil a lesson. It probably did. If it was only Iced AIDS giving him more memberships, that'll teach Phil to keep things under control. Okay, do I play this land? I'm not certain. Draw a card, then discard a card. I think you have to play the lands. Right, boys? I can't be sure. Someone else says he'd go to California or somewhere hot. I'd go the literal total opposite. I'm going to the coldest place with the highest AC anyway. I want to sit on my balcony, freezing my balls off with a hat on, so that all my staff are like, cheeks, you're going to catch cold. Come inside by the roaring 75th floor burning wood fire that you got special permission to use. And I'll be like, no, you bring me a milkshake out on the terrace and I'm going to fling it over the fence like a grenade and have the police come because it dropped so far it actually blew a car up. And I'll say that you did it and I'll pay you off and we'll all have a wonderful time. That's the kind of millionaire I'll be, boys. A mixture of Batman and Superman. If both of them were totally different and didn't have any powers. Alright, let me see. Why is this a problem to me? Nope. I guess he was just attacking some 1/1s into some 8s. So the reason I did that is because I'm gonna try and wear him out with these by blocking with these death touch guys, and then afterwards this guy should still be alive. That makes sense? Of course it does. But also, I guess there's an argument that I should have just tried to rampage him there. I guess there's an argument for that. Alright, I'm going to have to start streaming on Twitch more often. Because this game is just so fucking boring. It's so boring. I want to watch anything. But YouTube are going to give me H's. Only 54 million? How come that's $200 million cheaper than that other one? You think it's got mice? You think that's... Oh man, imagine having mice in a fucking £250 million house. That would send me to AIDS, boyish. Oh, you're right. I could have just made it unblockable. Whoops. You're 100% right there, someone else. I should have been reading my cards. But this game has literally gone on already 10 times longer than it should have. This game is 10 times older than it needs to be. This guy has done nothing. I have also done nothing except play all of my cards. And it's taken 55 minutes. I'm supposed to play 7 of these games, or maybe just 4, if I were to lose the next 3. And I don't know, boys. I do kind of just wish I was dead. He's the manager of this apartment, is he? Second most expensive apartment on Earth. Where's the number one then? If 250 isn't it? Lange. Unbelievable stuff. The billionaire owners have had enough. Skyscraper residents are seeking over 500 million damages at 432 Park Avenue. What's happened? Were the whores on tap actually not good enough? Everyone literally thinks they own this. I wonder if it's just going to be one of those things that no one ever lives in and it's just empty forever. And then people will make a song and dance about whether or not it's like an investment for the future, but nobody ever lives there. I don't know, boys. I guess we'll have to sheesh. You want a house in Dubai's $1 trillion city. Oh, would you? I mean, if you want to live in a place with like as much of a class system as Skyrim, then Dubai is probably fine if you're somebody who can afford a $500 million house. The police are probably... You probably have a hotline straight to the police. There's a guy across the street. I don't like the look of him. And they'll be like, yep, we'll handle it. They'll just turn up, bung him in the back of the van, off. That'd be quite nice if you were a bit of a tyrant. Which I presume I would be after a few years. After a few years, you just don't want... I would phone them up and say, there's a guy on the internet called Philbo. Get him out of here! He's causing me endless AIDS. Get that man off of the tubes. Okay. Boys. It took him 18 turns, but he's played a boy. Now he's got huge thinks once again. I don't want to do drafts. You're seeing this, lads. You're seeing this. This is why I don't want to play, among other things. Every game is some other version of fucking AIDS. If it's not draw 50 lands in your 10 land deck, or draw 10 swamps when you need 1 plains, it's this fucking shit. And I, boys, am very close to being dead of AIDS. Boys, I am extremely nearly dead of human AIDS. Every game is bollocks. For any reason I just said, plus 50 more. What does this do? You may exile ba-ba-ba-babs. You may ba-ba-ba-bab, ba-ba-ba-bee. You may ba-ba-ba-bab. Oh my god, it's got fucking bigger somehow. I took my eye off the fucking screen. I took my eye off the screen, Lance. Good job that's a fucking shit spell and not a fight spell. I should have just killed the fucking cat like someone who's not a moron. Alright, everyone's getting fucked. I don't give a shit anymore. I'm sick of this game. I need to die of AIDS. I just can't. I just fucking hate draft. And I am so sick of wasting my time doing it. How can I watch anything on the tubes and not get in trouble? Boyish. There's no way. I guess we could watch me play, I mean, I can't give myself copyright blaps. Look at that, boys. Why don't wizards finally get round to printing a card like that? Let's watch Apops, a boyish. Easy quacks. Easy quacks. Has this guy got round to blocking? Sort of. He's down to 2, boys. Down to 2. Tesco. I do love a bit of Tesco. I don't love a bit of Sunday dinner, though. Of all the shittest things in the world that Britain have produced, a Sunday roast has got to be right up there with Merchant's Arse. 1080p? Not 60 frames, though. That's the problem with this, is if you broadcast directly from Xbox, it only does 30 frames, and we live in a 60 frame era. But I am extremely good at magic.
Do a lot of damage with double knobs.
That's true. The man knows what he's talking about.
Gabby Sparks told me.
Alright, let's get into
scenes.
let's get into some shooting at
They're
least.
quite like
The nerve.
There's some lads! Let's get him!
Away. The game's afoot.
He's there, shoot him!
Alright, that was really poor.
Yeah, you're
Just
shit,
running
son.
into the open and getting slapped.
You're fucking shit, son. I was trying to big him up. He's fucking bollocks. Alright, where do all these guys come from? Deedly dee 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 dee. Okay, I guess there's no attacks there, and I also messed how up. I thought it was when 2 things come into play, your dick gets bigger, but it's the opposite. Anyway, I'm sure it'll be fine. I'm sure it'll be fine, Lance. All we got to do is wait another 10 minutes for this guy to pass the turn, and it'll be brilliant. Where's the boys? I've done 17 damage!
That was extremely poor, boys.
I've done 17 damage. Incredible stuff.
Where are these boys?
Where are these boys? They're over there.
These fucking boys!
I don't know, Lance, but this guy doesn't
Clearly
seem very
there's
good.
lag.
This guy doesn't seem very good.
Leg, invisibility cloaks, all that shit. I think I hear them over here, actually.
Recharging my shields.
Where them boys?
I mean, I literally have no idea where anyone is.
There's a guy.
Broken enemy shield.
Almost. Almost, but in the end he was bollocks, Lance. What is this doing? Hopeless Nightmare. When it enters a battlefield, something, Candy Crush, something else. Target creature gets -3. Okay. So why did this get bigger? Cruel bollocks, power and toughness are equal to the number of creature cards in all graves. Okay. Literally, he's just gonna time himself out, surely. Fucking knobhead. Nah, just reload the time. Reload the time. This game has been 1 hour. This game has been an hour. Nobody has done any plays that require any thought. I'm literally watching myself play Apex rather than watch myself actively play Magic.
Alright, forget that guy.
Unbelievable fucking shits.
Okay, boys, that was better. Sort of.
That was better. They did all the work.
Damage.
They did all the work. Lads, my
Good
boys
stuff, boys.
did all the work.
That's mine.
Alright.
I love these things.
They're definitely shooting over.
Okay, boys.
Level 4.
Level 4.
Evo shield here.
We
Stay
are
here.
absolutely decked out.
There they are, boys. Doing the runs.
There we go. I'm the spotter. That's my job. I point at the baddies and my team murder them. That is how we're gonna crackety meta, lads. That is how the meta shall be cracked in the future. Okay, well, we got one of these. Okay, good stuff, boys. So if I attack with everybody, block there, he takes 4, not dead yet. Oh, maybe that is 5. Let's see. Block there, and block there, that is 5. Am I gonna go for it, boys? Sacrifice of food, target player loses 2 shits. He doesn't have any food on the field. I can't see how that isn't GG's XD, but we'll see. We'll see, boys. He can gain off the vampire rights. I thought that was lose life. Oh, you fucking wanker. I thought it was lose life. Maybe this guy has it right. Maybe just spend so long during a game that your opponent genuinely wishes he would died than play the game out properly. No way on earth I'm losing that game if this guy doesn't take half an hour.
This way. They're running
There's a
that
charming
way.
spot.
Okay,
Very little chance that we kill that guy.
what are we doing, boys? I don't know.
Yeah.
Don't think you hit anyone from there.
Show them your rage. Reloading.
Well, I fucked that tree up.
I don't know, boys. I'm not doing a good job here.
It was close, lads. Red shields as well.
I genuinely might die of AIDS.
Yeah, one thing that I won't be complaining about at the end of this is that my team were shit, or they weren't taking in orders. These guys are pretty good.
So what do I take? 13, 14, 15. I gain 3. I'm dead.
Good boy.
That was truly, if ever there was a game that shows why I shouldn't ever play draft,
We're
it's
right
this.
in the middle, though.
Nearly 45 minutes that game took because that guy charged his shit every turn to the point I just made
Holstered gun.
horrendous
I got the ultimate
mistakes.
ready. All that shit.
Draft is the
Lads, I know
worst.
what they're doing.
Magic
Should
is
be
the
a
shit.
GG.
The shittest
That guy
game.
had red shields a minute ago, but he did also seem like he was by himself.
Alright. When am I going to shoot anyone in this game? Boys.
I wasted my ultimate though, that's a shame.
Lance, I am making a
That's
fool.
pretty
Oh,
shitty. You know what? Let me drop it if anyone wants it.
I guess I do the medals in a minute.
I think it's
Incredible
3-on-1.
scenes, boys. Alright, you got a little bit of a pepper in.
That's how we do.
Easy quack
We
slanch.
killed the kill leader. Bravo.
I got the red shields. That is what you call
Hey,
me.
it's the same fucking dog shit I always complain about, eh? 3 white lands, no white spells.
You know what? Let me
I
drop
fucking
it.
love this
If anyone
game.
wants it.
I fucking love
Evo
Mythics.
shield here.
Beautiful stuff. Lads,
I think they've done more than me.
GG's X8s. Look at that. Look how nice I am, lads. I gave these guys the shits. Hey, I drew another planes! Almost like this couldn't be fakey bollocks. I got this, so at least I can mana fix. But, you know, fuck this. It's so fake. It's so fake, boys.
Recharging my shields.
Got red shields anyway.
Alright, I'm up to 400 damage, Lance. That's big numbers. And I got red shields. Surely we're gonna crack this meta. Ooh. We've got a little bit of a slap in there.
Alright, I thought it was 3 on 2, but it's 3 on 3. Just have to be careful. They're outside the zone, I think.
This guy must think I'm playing mono white.
Throwing an arc star.
That's how fucking amazing magic is.
Shredded that bow shield.
See where to go, Lance?
Alright, we'll watch this properly because I realise I'm taking a long time for this guy. In the meantime, GG's or some shit. Okay, now he's also taking a million years to do nothing. Lads, I fucking love Mythics. Think about it. What does this do? Sacrifice this, draw a card, create a saucy roll attached to somebody's ass. So this is -2. So I still haven't got any green. I suppose I'll have to choose this. What do I discard? The gynecologist, I suppose, because all the rest of those seem better. Attack on 04, classic memes. Yeah, get in there, son. Am I just playing full retards today? Hey, more planes. It's almost like this game couldn't be any more fake if I died of fucking AIDS. Boys, I don't know about... Hey, Dad! The full playset. The full set. Boys, I don't know about you, but I fucking love the Mythics. It's so fake. All I ever say when I play draft is how fake it is. So what do I want? Green? Everything's green, I suppose. I fucking hate this game. But I'll see you tomorrow for some more of the same game.
Replenishing my shield. Ring's closing in 60, but it...
Oh. I need that full shield just to be safe.
Alright, we've done it.
I'll kill that down guy. Look at me being useful. Look at me being useful, boys.
Sublime.
Where are the other boys?
Oh, shoot him.
Don't drown, don't drop. Oh, okay, fine. Okay, fine, boys. These guys certainly knew their spaghettis.
Lance.
They knew their spuds, Lance.
Imagine someone being better than the YouTuber being broadcast. Incredible stuff.
You are the apex.
So I'm going to say I did.
Tenzing natural energy. Energy so powerful, it must be supernatural. Life's too good for bad energy.
Alright, don't actually want to get fucking copy bollocked by accident. That'd be a bit unfortunate. I'll lose literally 6 pence.
Like 15 each. That'd be my prediction.
6 pence, boys. You know I need all that. I need every penny. Every dollar counts in the world of Mythics.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, they were good.
What am I looking
good,
for?
Boys. Extremely classic Mythics to make me look like 600 damage, and they did like 15 each. That'd be my prediction.
Let's see the number wings.
Alright, nearly.
Oh, that's not that high. It's not even that much of a difference, but they did take care of business. This guy was good. Only 2 kills for him, though.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, they were good.
Succumb to the bomb.
Good boys.
Alright, what does this guy do? Sacrifice a food, draw a card, lose a life.
classic majigs to make me look like I'm really good, boys. Never mind that I missed a million shots and caught 8s the whole time.
Alright, I'm just gonna say no.
That is what you call in the business, boys, as a classic GGXD.
Classic GG60s, apparently.
Nothing.
Alright,
The ball bag.
what do we got? Straight into a fight? Nope, that's not really my style.
Though.
Just hoarding balls. Classic majigs. I'm just hoarding balls, Lance. Turtle boy!
I don't.
Or I can
like taking
fight
it
one of
out
these
to
guys.
See where you are.
I think this is fine.
Smashed, eh?
Alright, we'll do this instead.
Ugh, weird. It's a weird feeling without no rumblage.
Oh, I remember my
Weird,
pad.
boys.
My pad caught the 8s.
I haven't
remember.
got a sling weapon.
Alright, there's some shooting, boys.
I'm fucking not. That's why. I'm not ballistic. I haven't been ballistic in ages.
Look at me, boys. I thought I was this guy, but I was this bitch. Incredible scenes. Disdainful,
I was
Midge.
Billy Ballistics, boys.
Unbelievable stuff.
But I clearly am not. Alright, these guys are better than me too.
That's pretty good, isn't it? Having a team that's better than me? Almost impossible.
I missed all my shots again, boys.
I should have edited all of this out so that I look like Shroud. Ah!
That guy trying to do the memes.
Slap that shit on the tubes. 1 murder and a carbine. I do like a bit of a carbonation. Alright, what do we got here? Everyone's bollocks.
Okay, let's get in the memes.
Everyone's bollocks. What does this do? Put a 1-1 counter on that. Ward 2. Alright. Let's try and give it the medals.
Got him. That's 2 teams in a row, boys, who have carried my pubes. Absolute lamps.
Go on now, say hello.
Alright, I'm going to play this, and anyone who says that I'm going to kill myself,
Absolute lamps.
100% you guys are going to be wrong. I already killed that guy.
Listen up, I'm calling a lifeline package in.
Alright, let's see if we can jump to some action.
You gave me the foolage, boys.
Got a replicator coming down.
Oh, there's a lad.
Yeah, he got him.
I surge. Meet the real me. Smart bullets landed. Big shot.
I'm too defensive. I should have run in.
Where them boys?
There he is, on the fucking left. What's wrong with my eyeballs, Lan? On the right, sorry, not on the left.
Another squad, arm up. On your feet. Lifeline's got your back.
I saved that guy, though. I saved that guy, boys. Watch Classic Magic.
Here in the feet.
Sacrifice a food, draw a card, lose a life.
With hostile.
No, that ain't a real
Sacrifice a food, put 1 counter on target creature. Only answer saucy. Alright, I do like cards.
I think we should chase that guy if we're... Oh, he's going up the thing.
Target spotted.
Uh-huh. Okay, boys, we're getting memes.
I literally need to be white up to hit that guy. Okay, boys. Didn't exactly impose our authority on that bullshit, but we're not dead.
We're not dead, Lance. Alright, we're all charging in. We're gonna get this dude for sure.
10 seconds to find safe harbor.
We're gonna crack this guy's ass.
Objects here.
Oh, he ran away. Maybe.
I feel like we're ripe for getting our balls caught somewhere.
He got another curiosity.
Some other dude being a memo around here.
I'm gonna have to smash that guy in the dick. Lords and Lance. This is, I don't think I've seen such an AIDS game in all of my days.
You see anyone?
It's right in the middle. That is what I used to call the buffet. The buffet technique on Call of Duty.
See anyone?
Oh, look. You've got rice and peas here, and you've got chocolate cake here. And I don't know which to choose. So what I do in the end, boys, is shoot directly in between. For the meat. I shoot directly in between. Watch this. Where's the speed? Bam! Right in the middle of the two, because I can't decide which one I want to aim at. Right in between the memes. Absolutely incredible stuff. Alright, that's enough watching that for the minute. This game is so rip-roaring, I might split my ass. I might split my anus, Lance, with how insane this game is. I fucking love the magics. Boys, this has been 1 hour for 2 games where basically nothing has happened. This is the greatest game ever. And I wish I was just drafting the whole time. Especially 5 planes off the top in my first, 5 cards. I don't know much about much, boys, but I know I fucking love magics. I know I love magics. Mengu won $2,000. I know. Well, that guy's cheating, obviously. He was using lag switch. He was being able to see his opponent's cards. What's his name? Desolator Magic explained to me that that's how he gets beaten all the time. For people cheating that way. Alright, has this guy got 3 blue spells or something? So what can I do with this? Put a 1/1 counter on a boy, sacrifice a food, draw a card, and lose a life. I might need to eat food, though, with Dark Tutelage. But I'm definitely happy that this is on the field, because I would much rather die than spend any more time playing this fucking game. Like, there's nothing! Just fucking pass! Three lands. Oh, beautiful memes, boys. Beautiful memes. So what does this do? Nothing. I was going to play 3. I don't think I could play another one. I don't think I could play any more of this just slow, annoying shit. I mean, I should have won that first game in about 7 minutes. Instead, it took 40 minutes and I threw it in the bin. It's just so awful. Every time I sort of think to myself, it can't be that bad, boys. We all love magics. Gabby Sparks has shown her arse for this game. And then I play it and I'm reminded exactly why I'm watching myself play Apex fucking realty thumbnails.
You and me now.
Oh, one of my team's fully dead.
Oh, he's fully dead.
Yeah, that's what I just said. Fully dead, Lance. Catastrophe.
How are we gonna res these boys?
Listen up, I'm getting shot at.
Me too. Oh, I can only do that as a saucy. What's going on? Sounds exciting.
Recharging my shield.
Alright, we'll watch that after this. Graceful takedown, eh? That should be good, Memesh. Any number of target enchanted lance deals damage up to some lance, and then do some damage to some lance. One other creature I control. Only one lad gets quacked. That doesn't seem great. Alright, I guess to try and quack this guy. Why can't I do that? I could have put a counter on this and then fought that and then just attacked. I don't know what the fuck. I literally want to die. Boys, can somebody let me die of AIDS? I mean, it's better than having a land. Alright, do I give up my gingerbread man? Or do I just take a turn and not... You know what, I'm so sick of this game. Like, literally exactly the same as the last match. I'll throw it in the bin just to get out of this fucking shit. Just to get out of this, I'll throw everyone in the toilet. It's so terrible. And I'm asking someone in all... genuinity, boys, is this great? Are you happy I did a draft? Or am I literally on the verge of dying of AIDS? Boys. Lance. Oh, it was punch, not fight. Well, it was gonna... Oh, I should have punched this then, maybe. Either way, that had 2 enchantments on it, so I'm glad that Curiosity's gone. Double Curiosity, and the guy didn't draw any cards. Absolutely amazing stuff. But seriously, ladies and shits, I've done... This draft has been 1 hour. I've played 2 awful games revolving around really weak common and uncommon horseshit. Is this really what you're all wanking off for, Lance? Is this really the game? Everybody says, Cheeks, why won't you play more Magics? This, right here. Is that what our cock and balls are out for, boys? Dark tutelage, beautiful memes, beautiful memes. Alright, smash them up. 7, 8, 9, 10. It wouldn't be lethal. Who the fuck cares? This is terrible. This is terrible to my eyes. Lance. It just can't be. It can't be this. Surely. Alright, I don't want to play a third game. We'll have 2 brawls and then get out. I want to see how this ends though. 5 squads left.
Alright, let's go this way.
Let's go this way.
Literally said what I said again.
Oh, he's in troubles. Oh, he's gone on the other side, that's why.
This guy's dead. He's dead, boys.
Rings nearby, 1 minute till close.
I'm going for the revives.
Hopefully I can get to this respawn spunk unimpeded. Call old man Joe back.
A nice little slide down the hill.
Ready
Everybody
to
loves
leave,
one of
boys.
those. Everybody loved the slide down the hill, boys.
Today's coming up ages. That's what I say.
Alright. I called the lad back in. I'm a proper team player.
Here's your birthday present.
How many times are it?
Shoot a front door. Standard.
My grenade here.
Alright, we're back as a team. We got a good
Good one.
place to hide, I think. Boys, or do I?
Oh, someone's done a full grenade on our bolts.
Let's explore this way.
Okay, boys.
Where are we going, son? I do like a 2-time scope. Couple of grenades. I got a hat. Already got a hat, lads.
Helmet here. Leather too.
Okay. Where them boys? Oh, there's them boys.
Hostile over there.
Okay, we're going to do the loops. We're going to do the Alpha 2 Bravos, round the backs, into the anus. Classic LSV while his wife's not
Control
looking.
if you need. Enemy spotted.
Or I'm just going to shoot from 50 miles and miss all my shots. Standard Bajinks.
Let's shoot now.
Normally I would say shooting at that distance isn't a big deal, but when there's only 5 lads left, I feel like it'll alert his
Stop that up.
location to other peeps, which will be good memes.
I don't know if that information was right, boys, but he's on the tubes. So he must be right.
Agreed, boys?
I mean,
Of course it's agreed.
oh, is it because you're on the tubes? He didn't say that. He's too busy missing some more shots. Too busy missing some more shots, boys. But he is on the tubes.
Just have to make sure it doesn't happen to us.
Listen up, I'm getting shot at.
What are my teammates doing? They're probably just thinking,
disappeared.
this fucking idiot. Who's he shooting at?
Recharging my shields.
Alright, I'll give shield battery to one of these boys, I think,
See, look at what a team player
once
I
I
am.
catch up with him.
Look at what a team player I am, boys.
Well, fucking slow down then, and I'll drop you some.
Shield battery here. Shield battery here.
That away. Yes, that will do no.
Oh, is there a guy on the top of the hill?
Inside the swing.
Shield cell here. Shield cell here.
I thought that guy had some shield cells, but
Somebody
apparently...
just, he hasn't used his weapon, his ability, I should say. Oh, he has. I take that back. I remember now.
I remember now. Oh, I hear the zips. Someone's coming up for a flambe in. Not quite a flambeing, boys. Not quite. Oh, that was better.
Reload. Enemy down.
Easy quick.
Broke that enemy shield.
That was the last one in the squad. 2 enemy squads left.
That was better, boys. Damn. You hear my PC? It's gone crazy magics. Oh, now it's gone off.
The respawn begun.
Uh-oh. One of these days it's going to explode. We're going to have to do a PC refund scam. Crowdfund.
Fucking the fly mutated boxes.
We should get there up.
How many's left? Only 2 squads, Lance!
Hold on here.
We're definitely going to crack at this matter. Anything for me? Nothing.
For me. What'd they say the boys were?
Rings close.
Rings close, boys.
Calling in a lifeline package.
So... Oh, he spotted whoever we're looking after.
Smart bullet deployed.
I am a defensive player. I should just run down and start shooting at him. Oh, there he is. Yeah, I should use that fucking springboardy shit. Go get him. Maybe I feel like I'm Nico when I'm watching this, but I'm actually
Right to
Cheeks.
shield, boys.
But I'm actually Cheeks.
Easy quacks.
Unbelievable stuff.
Easy. GGXDs, boys. It's almost like playing at 1 o'clock on a Monday. It's not really the Olympic level. But that couldn't be true. Because Cocaines has taught me otherwise, boys.
Lads, this guy...
The lad Cocaines has taught me 1 p.m. on a Wednesday is the Olympic standard.
Boys, yeah, but I mean... I do give you the greatest advice ever. It's true. 1 p.m. I might as well have won the world title. It's the last day before Horizon goes away. Boys, what's happening? What's happening to our girl Horizon? So I'm going to watch this guy only for a couple of minutes. Just so you can see a difference. Just so you can see a difference between me, a top-level quack machine, and this guy who's pretty good. This guy's pretty good. He's not quite Cheeks level, but he is on the tubes, so you know that is instantly not bad. Tenzing, natural dog shit, boyish. Send me 10 cans and I'll say it's amazing. But I'm not a shill, boyish. I'm a classic lad. Alright, in a game. Oh, he's playing ranked and he's playing with randoms. He's gonna get quacked. Oops, wrong button.
By the way, I've dropped. Wow. No teams died. Crypto 4K already happened. Already happened. If I recall correctly, it was not that hard, to be honest. The hardest one was pre-buff and the Revenant. That just literally, I just died. That scared me.
I will only watch this until he engages with someone else. Then we'll play a couple of bubbles and then go to bed. I can't believe it's 1 o'clock in the morning.
What else is useful about crypto? Nothing? Gotcha.
Okay.
Do like this, shall we?
He's done 300 damage, so he's found some lads.
Oh, he's not dead. Ah, oh, frick.
Oh, bollocks. I mean, that's the downside of Apex, is that it's not rip-roaring 24/7 like Magic the Gathering is. But I like this guy a lot. I think he's got a good attitude. He's quite down because anyone who plays any game for too long wishes they were dead of AIDS. But ultimately, Lynch, I like his streams. All right, anyone got any requests of any of these? We'll play Tez first. So a couple of games and then off to bed. I cannot believe it's 107. I genuinely thought I was going to finish at 12:15. I've had 2 games of draft that were nightmarish. But at least we're back on this shit. Magic enjoyer. I think this guy is an AIDS muncher. Okay, seems like a solid hand, but no ramp. No ramp and no kablamps. And what does this guy do? Spells that are white or blue cost X less with the amount of life you gained. Alright, so he could be... I'm gonna mulligan. He could be black, or he could be... I mean, he could be black, white, lifelink. That's not what I'm saying. He could be lifelink. Or he could be spells. And if he spells, you know, it could be tough. If he's lifelink, he's getting slapped around. Won't that be easy Mythics, boys? Bum research. Okay, boys. I don't know what he is, but that's getting baleful wanked. Okay, boys. Nyx Fleece Ram does sound like a lifelink to me. I mean, I don't know about you, but it's been a long time since Nyx Fleece Ram was not total shit. I don't have double black. That's a bit of a mistake. Okay, I don't like losing games because of those kind of errors. But let's just pretend... Oh, I got Tezzeret too. Alright, we might be able to get out of it, boys. Everyone relax. No need to blow your loads just yet. Boys, keep it in your pants. Unless you're at home. In which case, you obviously shouldn't already be wearing pants. It should be let the dick fly. 6 mana for the boy. You may have Phyrexian Metamorph enter the battlefield as a copy of any artifact or creature onto the field. Boys, I'll have a key to the AIDS Hive for the Minge. Probably.
Your end is near.
Strong spell. So I could also have another Oracle, which might be better. I wonder why I don't play this that often. Probably because he's got extendable Nobbler. Makes me feel weird, Lance. I'm also not sure I should have been sacrificing all of my stuff. I guess we'll just have to see.
You will suffer for this.
Yeah, we'll copy this, I think. I think I might be too far behind though. I can't kill this unless I draw a... If I draw a black spell and kill this, I think I'm alright. Easy fucking AIDS. I do like blowing up peeps, I can't deny. Hey, boys. I don't know if I should have kept that. It's quite beefy, as you can see. And I don't think I'll be able to cast it before this gets shuffled. So I think that was just a mistake. I think that was just a mistake all around, boys. But don't tell anybody, because I'm extremely good at magic. Ooh, a couple of beefsters there. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, 8. If I top deck a land... Oh, I can't because of this thing. I was pretty close there, boys, to Emraculing the shit out of the place. But instead, we'll see. Alright, that's probably the end. That's probably the end, boys. Yeah, this is useless. I don't have any way of killing anything on the field. Oh, I can copy this, though. And do what? I can copy that and do what? I guess we'll find out, boys. Copy that and do nothing. Excellent. Excellent magic. So he does get to do a lot. And I don't get to do anything. But I might not die. Let's see. 7, 8, 9, 10. Maybe. We'll see. Okay, boys. Perilous Vault. Cost 4? Yeah. I suppose he just needs to hold a counter minge. But we'll have to see, boys. We shall have to see. Counterspell is fine. Oh, I don't have enough. I was going to play this, obviously, but I don't have enough number wanks. Never mind. All right. Never mind, lads. Didn't draw one of my 18 blow up all the peeps. That's how you know it's good Mythics. That's how you know it was good Mythics. That was a fine game. But this deck hasn't been modified for a long time. So I'm sure there were better spells around. But at least it was a decent enough game of Magic the Gathering. So 2 more games. Any other decks anyone likes? Yeah, I'm going to say 2 more games because it'll make me come back earlier. Oh, this fucking AIDS. This fucking tiresome shit bollocks. Alright, Wash Away is nice, though. Okay, boys. Same old. Turn 1, ramp. Turn 2, ramp. Turn 3, ramp. Cast this, get some free ramp. Respell. Free ramps. Plamply plamps. Everyone's got a huge knob. Easy magic. I suppose I should get it twice, right? Counter, and then torrential gear shits counter. But look how far behind I am. Fucking AIDS. I shouldn't have. I should have just taken lands for this exact reason. Actually, River's Rebuke is probably... I don't know. Maybe I should have kept the Rebuke. Cyclonic Rift does the same thing, though. I'm not going to reach 6. I don't think I'll reach 6 before he reaches 10, the way things are looking. Well, boys, I guess that's Mythics. Nope, I'm not going to. I'm not going to fucking do it. Beautiful Magic the Gathering. Scoot boy. Alright. Now I do wish I kept fucking River's Rebuke. Never mind. Live and learn. Live and learn, eh, lads? Something I actually don't ever do when it comes to... Oh, I can't ever stop counters either. And I didn't draw a land for the 500th time today, boys. I don't know about you, but I fucking love Magic.
I am perfection. A valuable position.
I mean, it's sort of a land. So let's think. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then another 4, 5, 10 if he plays a land. It's just such a fucking load of shite. Such a load of lesbo juice. lands, but at least we fucking love Mythics. Right, boys? Maybe this is one of those decks that doesn't have 41 lands. To be fair, it's my fault. At least once I didn't put a land on top. So... And I put River's Rebuke, because I just couldn't see how it would be useful. And now, I died of AIDS. And I can't use Torrential Gearbanger because of this. Like, just... The man is so good at Mythics to be able to see how much AIDS I would end up with. Incredible stuff. Incredible stuff, Lance. One, two, three, four, five. I'm just not gonna reach. I'm not gonna reach not being dead. But never mind. We did have a wonderful time. So he gets basically 2 free spells, and then 2 free spells off this because of the land. And I have to hit an untapped land, and everything needs to stay in the same place. And I can slow him down. Okay, never mind. Never mind, Lance. It's just the exact reason I fucking love Mythics and playing against Itali. Always perfect. Always a great time, boys. Okay, 2 bubbles just to cleanse all of this AIDS. And then we'll be out of here. So I don't know if the one ring is in that. I mean, who the fuck even knows? Who even knows? How'd you break down a deck where you just didn't draw anything? It's impossible. But for sure, I should have kept River's Rebuke. That would have done something. It wouldn't have done much when you're out-ramped. What was that in the end? 20 mana to 5? That does often lead to some bad conclusions. But I'll delete it for the boys, and no one will ever know. Oh man, Philbo got his clean 100. That is disappointing. I'm not gonna lie. I said this before. I do want to see that man fail in any way. Physically, mentally, financially, medically. I want that guy just to have the most AIDS. The most AIDS, boys. Just like this guy when he said he wanted to pay £25 for some wobbly lands. You can't play Crucius into open mana. He's going to get quacked, Lance. He's going to get quacked. We might not get quacked now, but I guess we'll see. Hey, boys. It might get quacked. I mean, he let the fucking trigger happen, stupid bitch. What an idiot. Boys, I don't know if you know, but that guy might have been a bit of a moron. But he did also buy wobbly sleeves. So you know he's one of the boys. You know he was one of the lands the whole time, boys.
Get out of my way. I'm burning up here. Is it just me, or is it getting a little...
So I thought this was a different one. This is the one you can't target. Whenever this guy or another thing becomes a target of a spell, it phases out. Okay, boys. Good job I don't need to target it because I'm fucking superb at magic.
Let's get toasted.
Hang on. If I play this for 3, then I have 1, 2, not enough. Left it in the grave. Hey, boys. Isn't that a bit of a memus? I mean, It's not going to stay not in the grave for very long.
Get out of my way.
I don't know. Man's free to do as he pleases.
Victory is certain.
Look at the speed of this game compared to the draft game. Absolutely incredible scenes, boys.
Cannot defeat the god Pharaoh.
Oh, looks like someone's getting a little sweaty.
Oh, hello. Hello, boys. He has got quite a lot of mana, but I'm sure we're finally gonna crackety matter. Look at that. Cracked. Nobody even knew Ristic Studies was good, except me. I never heard anybody talking about it. Have you, boys? Clearly, I shattered the shits. Okay, last game. Any requests? I've said that like 4 times and nobody said anything, so we'll just play this. What's for dinner? What is for dinner? I'm way late than oh man, I got work to do too. Let's see. I don't know. I'm gonna have to have a look. I might make some spaghetti. I might make a nice spaghetti. And what else? I don't know. Oh, I think I've got southern fried chicken breasticles in the fridge. I could go for some of that. So which one is this? Look for a land and get fucked. I don't know. We'll see. Can't play standard, Des. There's only like 5 minutes left of the stream. And I'd have to build a deck from scratch, and it can't be done. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I could play Ashiok. I think that's alright.
Come, create beautiful night.
Alright, we'll play one more game. We'll play a game of Mythics until a game of Mythics is Mythicked. Okay, boys? Okay, sweet. I mean, a little part of me does sort of want to play standards just to see all new cards, but a huge part of me will immediately remember that Mono Black is still shielded, and then I'll just be like, well, this was a waste of time too. Hey! Mono Green Aids, boys! You know I love a bit of Mono Green Aids. And I get to go second. You know but I do have a bum ritual, so you never know. Maybe it's even. Maybe it's even, boys. I should have played double blue first. That was just stupid. Yeah, now I haven't got any spells. Oh, I suppose I got Baleful Mastery. So let me see. Ward 10. Can't ever do anything about that. Whenever it attacks, it fights a defending player. Can't do much about that. But it can be countered. Yeah, it can be countered. I didn't realize. So that should be easy fucking 8. Shouldn't it, boys? We fucking love easy 8s. Why'd I just do that? What the fuck is the matter with me? Boys, I'm gonna have to go to the doctors. I don't know. I literally just said I can be countered. Easy. And then I just throw a counter right in the toilet. Oh my lord. Boys. I don't know what the fuck's the matter with me. Good. Boys. I love Mythics. Lads, what a bunch of games. Alright, I'll give you because that didn't take any time at all to crackety matter, I'll give you one bonus game. So black, red, and blue. So I need white and green for a full bit of difference. White and green. Alright, I think that's the only one. What about the dogs, lads? The dogs! Oh! I mean, this can be a powerful deck. I fucking hate it, though. I genuinely hate playing against it. It hasn't been touched in ages, even longer than the Pirates. But we'll have one more game. This is the last game. So, if I remember correctly with my own brain, the key is to just cast your commander 50 times, then cast any cards, and then draw 10 cards. And it should be easy memes. Okay, boys? Okay, sweet. If it's against 5 color, I'm just leaving, and I'm not playing another game. Just so and if it stalls out like it did earlier, again, I'm leaving. Alright, 37 is too high. We'll just load up again and see what happens. 3 color dragon is good. Which one? Not the white one, surely. I mean, this doesn't even have a name. That's how terrible it is. I'll play it though. Just for a little bit of the difference. So, in theory, this is the last game. In theory, this is the last game. We can see, and we can hope for the best. So I don't know how long it's been since this one was updated. A long time. It doesn't have a name. It didn't have a heart, I don't think. Alright. I mean, it's got blow up all the peeps. That's the best I can hope for. That's blow up everything. Those, yeah. Am I going to get stuck on the mayonnaise? Maybe. Okay. Here's what I'm going to do. We'll play Cold Steel Heart. We'll play Tireless Bollocks Man. Okay, that's a land is good. A landish good lanch. Okay, well that plan's a bit in the toilet. But we still got some powerful aids. We still got some powerful aids, and nobody should be upset. Just yet. One, two, three, four, five. Okay, boys. What does this even do? Other dragons have Ward 2. At the beginning of your upkeep, if a creature or planeswalker an opponent control was dealt excess damage, create a land. Spells your opponent's cost that target this cost 3 life. When another creature enters the battlefield under your control, it deals that damage. Alright, that's pretty strong. I suppose it could just get killed. You know? Never thought about that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Uh-oh. Boys. Well, he might have a removal spell. 1, 2, 3. Oh my lord, boys. He's going to get absolutely quanked out of his ass. Boys, slapping up on the tubes. I didn't even know I was that good. Boys, I didn't even... It's because he missed the lane drop, Mr. Chinks! That's true, Squeaks, but we don't like to bring up those facts here. We just like to say, okay, sweet! And then say, hello and welcome, and make sure nobody knows what actually happened. Okay, boys. Okay, sweet. So, as you can see, that deck was literally unbeatable. Let's get super excited. Let's make a thumbnail of me falling off the chair. Let's do the title, How Did Wizards Allow This to Happen? Wizards, ban this card now! Slap it up on the tubes. Utopia Sprawl, some shit. Fundsbane Troll. This guy doesn't like... What's the monster thing? Interesting. When Fundsbane Troll enters the battlefield, create a monster roll attached to this, sacrifice an aura attached to this, and it fights a creature you don't control. If that creature would die, it gets exiled. That's not bad. I mean, I wouldn't mind that in my draft deck. I wouldn't mind that at all, boys. 4 mana beef. Unfortunately, outside of draft, it goes straight in the bin. Which is good stuff. Alright, boys, I hope you had a wonderful time. I certainly did. Thanks for watching. Thanks for helping me during the draft by, I guess, guiding me to not hanging myself. And I'll see you next time. GG's XDs, boys.